I stood outside his drunk truck site with a sign above my head: stop destroying our forests, while he built his empire instead. 66 years old, married billionaire, everything I hate. I'm 27, broke, fighting for the planet's fate. City hall meeting, I destroyed his presentation with facts and charts. He looked at me with fury, but something else was in his eyes, his heart. You're impressive, he said, after work for me instead. Never, I spat back, I'd rather see you dead. We're on enemy lines, fighting different wars. He's building empires, I'm protecting nature's shores. But he called me back, advised me change it from within. I said yes to infiltrate, but something else began. Late somewhere between carbon footprints and compromise debate. I fell in love with my enemy, the man I swore to fight. Now I'm crossing enemy lines every single night. 4 months of meetings, changing every single plan. Green roofs, solar panels, I'm rebuilding how he builds this land. He listens to my every word, implements what I demand. Why are you doing this, I asked, destroying your profit plan? Because you're right, he says simply, I've been wrong for 40 years, and watching you fight for something real brings me to tears. I built nothing worth keeping, just glass and steel and greed. You show me buildings can give back, not just take and feed. We crossed enemy lines, now we're fighting the same war. He's building green, I'm changing more than I bargained for. But activists are screaming, you sold out, you betrayed. While his wife is filing papers, she wanted out anyway. Enemy lines dissolved when he kissed me in his office late. Somewhere between solar calculations and a building's fate, I fell in love with my enemy, the man I vowed to hate. Now I'm living on enemy lines and I can't separate. My friends won't talk to me, they say I'm sleeping with the devil. His children won't speak to him, say I'm just another level of gold digging, and I'm after money, not the cause. But we changed more in 6 months than my protests ever did, because inside the system, with his resources and my passion combined, we're revolutionizing construction, leaving the old ways behind. Was it worth it? He asked me, losing your friends, your reputation. Yes, I breathe, because we're actually saving creation. His company leads in green building worldwide. My former activist friends see the impact, some apologize with pride. You change more from the inside, one admits tears in her eyes. I'm sorry I called you a sellout, I see now you were wise. His ex-wife got her settlement, she's happy with her lover. His kids came around when they saw the planet we recovered. Dad's different now, his daughter says more alive than before. You didn't steal our father, you gave us someone to be proud of more. We crossed enemy lines and built something new. He's not the man I protested against, I'm not who I was too. Together we're proving that change comes from expected places, from enemies who listen, from love that erases the lines we drew so firmly, the sides we chose so clear. Sometimes the enemy becomes the one you hold most dear. We fell in love across enemy lines and changed the world from there. The activist and the developer, an unlikely pair. Building ever made. My activist friends are there, his business partners stay. How do you reconcile the press asset, our reception? Loving a man who destroyed forests, wasn't that deception? I answer, he stopped destroying when I showed him another way. The question isn't who he was, but who he chooses to be today. I crossed enemy lines and found an ally in disguise. Sometimes love is the bridge between the compromise and